So in this test, we have three parts, as you have already known. So in the first part of the test, I would like to ask you some questions related to yourself first to get to know you better. So, how did you spend time when you were a kid?
When I was young,
Mm-hmm.
I always played with my friends, and I have a lot of memorables. Like when when I went on holiday with my parents and my friends, my grandparents, um, in and I went to some beach, uh, and I was in I went there by bus, and with my family, uh, and I had a chance to stay at 5-star hotel, and
Okay, so what do you enjoy most about school?
uh, I have in my point of view, I have to say that I really like go to school to meet my friend and my teacher. They are also friendly and approachable. Uh, in there, I have a lot of chance to study, to expand my knowledge, uh, and I have to say that it's a really good place uh, to
Okay, so who do you prefer to spend time with? Your family or your friends?
uh, if I have to say that I want to spend more time with my family, um, especially with my father. He is a good person.
Mm-hmm.
He can explain me when I have a question, and he's very good at math. He helped me do my homework and give me some advice.
Okay,
Yes.
good. So let's talk about tourist attractions then. So how important is tourism to your city?
I'm sorry again.
How important is tourism to your city?
Tourism.
So is tourism important to Tamil City?
In my point of view, I think it's very, from my point of view, I think it's very necessary to my city, because Ninh Bình is a province which is which is had a lot of places to visit. Is very is attract is very it's had a lot of attraction places, and like Bai Đinh Pagoda and Chang'an. Had a lot of beautiful places. It has a beautiful view, and in Tam Điệp it had a stadium to do exercise, and the air is very fresh. I think if I had foreign friends, I will recommend them to come to Tam Điệp city to visit.
Okay, so what festival take place in your city?
I think is date holiday. People a market is sell blossom in the stadiums, and people bought the blossom to decorate their home, and bake bánh chưng, and in and especially in Vietnam has a tradition like adults will give lucky money to young children, and they will they will they will they will they will
Okay.
gather. I'm sorry. They will gather in the midnight for the lucky years.
Okay. So, okay, moving to the second part of the test. In the second part of the test, I would like you to describe an electronic device that you use often. Here is the hints, and you have 1 minute for preparation. Okay. Okay, that is 1 minute for your preparation. Please return the paper. You can keep that. Okay, I would like you to describe an electronic device that you use often. You have 2 minutes for this. You can start now.
My device is useful for me is a mobile phone. I get it from my parents when I was age. I mean that I was get the mobile phone when I at grade 5. I use it to do a lot of things. It's very useful for me. Like it can help me to sort the materials on the internet for my homework, and I can have time. I can watch movie and play game, and make a video call with my grandparents because they don't live with me. So I use this for many purposes in my study. Like I find the materials on the internet to my chemistry homework, math and literature, and I can make a phone call with my friend to do my homework. Like we can we can help each other to do the homework throughout the screen the video call, and the
Okay, that should be enough for the second part of the test. So moving to the third part, I would like to ask you some questions related to the second one. So what is like, okay, maybe not. Okay, let's talk about falling asleep then. So in what places can people fall asleep?
In my opinion, I think maybe in their home when they have stressful in study, and they have a stressful for their work, they need to rest. So the bed is very good choice. So I think that they will fall asleep at their home, and maybe in the bed, I
Okay.
guess.
So what things can make people fall asleep?
If I had to say that, there's a lot of reasons makes people fall asleep. Maybe for me, I'm a student. I will fall asleep if I have stressful because I'm very tired. Um, and and as you know that in school is have a lot of stress for my homework, and I think that the main reason make me fall asleep because is maybe maybe my teacher is teaching a little bit boring,
Mm-hmm.
so I fall asleep.
Okay. So why do some people do not get enough sleep?
No, for me, I have a lot of deadline for my homework, for my materials, many things. It's had time to. I don't have enough time to sleep, and so I fall asleep. For adults, I think they have stressful in their work, and they don't have enough time to rest, and maybe their managers taken steps for them, so so they feel like so they feel very stressed for that, and they don't sleep at night, and to do the deadline, and maybe, and for me, I think that young people fall asleep at night in the morning, like when school, then because they don't sleep at night to watch movie, and they don't sleep and fall asleep at class is very terrible.
Okay. Okay. Em mời Kiệt